Hey everybody, so today we had our scan and we found out that I am 20 weeks and 4 days today, so that was our accurate dating and all of the measurements of our baby. Really nice view. All the measurements of our baby measured up measured up to its due date, so June the 3rd, so that was good. But yeah, so we've knocked 2 days off now, so what are you doing? So I have scan pictures here, but everything's okay. Why are you got being shy with it? This is crazy. You made me forget. Okay, the brain is developed fine. My brain is fine. It's because you're putting me off. Okay, yeah. So brain's developed fine. The kidneys, she tried to get like look at the kidneys, and she got one, and then he or she was sort of moving around, so couldn't see the other one, and then so she went on something else and then went back, and then we could see them perfectly fine, so they're okay, and everything's okay. They checked for a haired lip, and that was fine, and she asked, because we went in and I referred to our baby as he, and I was just like, I'll look at him, like, just like saying, and she said, oh, so do you know the gender then? And we was like, no. And she goes, do you want to know? And we was like, no, so we didn't find out. But she did do she showed us between the legs, but obviously she couldn't show us too much, and then I asked for a picture of the legs, and she just said basically, what kind of picture do you want? So she had to go there sort of without showing off like the parts. So she did us a picture, which I'll show you in a minute, and so we got 8 pictures today, which were free, because I think she forgot to charge us for them, but the only thing she couldn't do is she got the spine, but the bottom of the spine she couldn't reach with the little thing she put on my belly, because basically my bladder wasn't full enough, so... And the baby was sat like awkward. Yeah, the baby was like, I think, awkwardly like sat, and then he or she moved, and then she was like, oh, I can check it, and then it moved back really quickly, so she couldn't. So she sent me outside for a little wiggle, and she got me to like go on all fours and wiggle my butt in the air, and so I looked really great doing that in front of my nan and my fiance. But the baby wasn't moving, so she was just like, go out, have a drink, eat a chocolate bar. Don't know why I had to eat a chocolate bar, but I did anyway. And then when we went back in, there was no other movement. He or she hadn't moved, so she couldn't get the spine in. So I have another appointment in 2 weeks, so they're going to do the spine. And we did try to record, but somebody who had the camcorder, who had the phone, wasn't looking at the phone when he was recording. He was looking at the screen. So at the beginning of the recording, we sort of got half of the screen in, the bottom half, and then halfway through it went up a little bit, and then to the end it went back down. So when she said we could go in and go back out, and I seen it, I was really upset, but then I watched a bit more and it was okay. We did get half of what we needed when the baby was wiggling, and when she'd like shown the legs and everything like that. Basically the part that we missed was just measuring the head, so it was just like the head right up close on the screen, so it didn't matter too much. But when we went back out, and I was like, right, here's an opportunity to record again, when we went back in, but she did like a 3-second check to see if she could see the spine, and then she went off, and then I said, oh, which one's the baby line, so that she would put the thing back on my stomach to check again, so that we could have longer on the video. So we got a little bit longer, but not really much, because she was just looking for the spine basically. But the baby's head is on my left side, and then it's going across. So, and he or she was moving a lot. So here's the pictures, and the last one I show you is a picture of the baby's legs, and I want you to tell me what you think about boy or girl. Huh?
If you can get it clear enough.
Yeah, if I can show you clear enough, because we can see something between the legs, but we're not sure whether that's boy or girl parts, so we don't know. But we've got a picture here of the baby's face facing us. That's facing towards us. So there's like, I don't know where I'm going with this. There's the eyes. I don't know where.
Put your on your finger on the thing there.
Yeah, there's the eyes, and I can't do it with my finger. But yeah, you can see. And then we've got upside down. We've got the baby this way, and you can see its little profiles there. And then we have another one that's quite similar to that one, but you can see him or her's little nose and mouth. And then we got one of the feet. We've got two pictures of the feet, but on this one the feet are crossed over, so it looks like a blob, but because one of the left foot or the right foot is crossed over with the back one, but you can see the toes, and she counted to make sure they're all okay. So there's the feet, and they're like crossed over. So, and then we've got this one, which is much clearer of the profile, and like it's a lot clearer than the other one. And then we have the feet again, and this is a better picture of the feet because it's got them both together. So
you can see the toes on.
Yeah, that's got the toes at the top there. And then we have this one, which I love because the umbilical cord's in it, and like the nose looks like it's, yeah, it looks like it's got like bubbles coming out of its mouth, but it's the umbilical cord. And it's got like a little up to tiny nose, like my nose is, so that one's like a proper clear. And then the umbilical cord's like there coming out of its mouth, if you can see.
Well, literally out of its mouth.
Well, no, it doesn't come out of its mouth, but that's what it looks like on there. And last of all, here is the leg, so I want you to all comment and let me know what you think, because seriously we didn't have a clue, so.
We're just open for what people say.
Yeah, we're just open to your opinions on what like you think it is. So there's the legs, obviously you can see there's the legs, and then between its legs here is a little something, but I don't know what I would make that out to be. So obviously if you've had a scan and you've had a boy or a girl and it looks something like that, then like let us know. And just to not know 100%, but it's just fun to keep on guessing whilst like we don't know. So that's our little baby, and that's 20 weeks and 4 days, so back down again, because I was 20 weeks and 6 days, well, so they said, but I'm 20 weeks and 4 days, and they said that everything's measuring up to the right due date, so it would definitely be June 3rd. So should I do any shots then? Just so which side's level. I'll show you my belly. I know I showed it the other day, but I'll show you today, and I'll like show you with my hands what side he or she led on. Oh yeah, no, we measured it. So really we would measure it tomorrow. So tomorrow. So do you want to measure it now?
No, just do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay. We'll measure it tomorrow. But here's the belly shot, and basically he or she is here, and I've got a stain on my top because I dropped my dinner on it, but he or she is here, head's here, and then I guess it's going along there, but yeah, so there's my belly side, the other side. What are you doing? belly, and also they said that my placenta's in a good place, so it's high and it's not a low-lying placenta, and I was really worried about that as well. And as soon as like they said everything was okay with that and the baby, then I was just really happy. So that's all fine. So I go back in 2 weeks, and they send me a letter for the appointment then, so I know when. And I called up about the birthing pool, and they said, I don't know if I said this in my last video, but they said they do have birthing pools there, and they will, they have one, so basically you have to like, I suppose book it for your appointment. Playing with the dog. She playing fetch? Yeah. But yeah, so I've got the birthing pool, hopefully, excuse me, fingers crossed, birthing pool for when I give birth. So I can't wait to find like out if I can actually have that. So I'll be calling. I'll be calling up tomorrow to book it. But if I have to talk to somebody, then I'll have to speak to the woman, the midwife, that's going to do my next scan. So we've got to wait for that now. So I hope you like my videos and my pictures, our pictures of our little baby. And yeah, so that's about it really. So if you could just if you could just write to me and say what you think about the baby and the gender, then that'd be great. So we will see you in our video tomorrow, I guess. Stop tickling me. Okay, bye.
Bye.